Trezor, because you would have had to have pressed the buttons on the Trezor to okay the actual thing. So all he could have done was downloaded a MetaMask false copy, and then he synchronized his wallet with that false copy, and that's how they got their seed. So it's easy to work out how that's happened.
Tony, got a quick one. Do you know that Stake app? Is that all right?
The Stake app is, as far as I'm aware, it's fine. I don't use the wallet on there myself. I only use my public address. So, but as far as I'm aware, I think it's going to have a security update in the near future, and it will be a lot more secure. But I wouldn't recommend it on a mobile phone myself. Maybe for checking your balances, yes, but not for holding your seeds.
Yeah, no, definite. You know, I'm Papa bonus security, advanced settings. So, yeah, I just went for balances and that kind of shit. I just read it that they will be doing some kind of airdrop. Is that something you're aware of, or anyone in the channel?
I'm not personally. I don't know if anyone else has heard of it, but obviously you are discussing third-party projects, so you might be on a bit dodgy ground there.
Okay, I do apologize. I will DM Walrus on this.
Yeah, brother, I don't mind. It's one of the rules.
No. Fair enough.
Tony, to go back to what the other HEXcrypto or whatever, if his seeds were compromised before he did his transfer, then he was in trouble at that point. And there's nothing a hardware wallet's going to do once your seeds are compromised.
Yeah, I mean, the other thing that don't sit right with me as well is he was new to our community, but he wasn't new to crypto because he owned NFTs. He said he had just put one up for sale, and then he didn't, and then I don't know. Do you know what I mean? It was just so confusing. And then he also mentioned the token that just dropped drastically, and he said, "Oh, I don't care about that anymore." So for someone that was brand new, he had a lot of knowledge.
Yeah, well, I mean, he was brand new to the HEX community and the Pulse community. It doesn't mean that he was brand new to crypto.
Yeah, point taken. I think when things happen to people, they don't want to admit that it was something that they did, because when you admit that it's something that you've done, that's when you have to come to terms with it. So maybe it's just a little bit of sort of mental health at the moment, which I understand. He has lost money, so.
Tony, have you been on Hexicans gathering in London Bridge?
I've been up the tower of London Bridge, but I'm not. I don't know.
Was Hexican meeting on last Saturday?
Oh, sorry. Yes. No, I didn't go. I went to the one previously though at Holborn in April.
Right. Okay. So I've met so many people there, and I don't know. I might even met you, but if you're saying you was not there, fair enough. It's going to be another one. It's going to be a GP one on the 21st of, I believe it's September or August. I'm planning to go there.
Yeah, no, what, a big one, like a UK sort of rent hall sort of talk.
It's a GP, so it's a race car, so where Hexican's got 2 Lambos.
Okay, yeah, cars don't really do much for me, to be honest, nor the watches, actually. Just putting it out there.
No, I don't even, I'm not into cars. I'm a biker, by the way, but it's just to meet Hexican, meet people, talk about project. On this one was Randy, Hilansky, and we had Matt from Liquid Loans. So that was cool, man.
Okay, cool. Did you get to talk? Did you get to listen to each other? because I found
Yeah,
that.
yeah, definitely.
Cool. Yeah, no, it sounds like they got a better spot than we had before. It was fine at the beginning. We could listen to the speaker, but then as the night flowed, the pub got fuller and fuller, and it was a Weatherspoon, so you know what it's like.
Whoever spoons, definitely. Well, it was the pub as well. It was crowded. It was crowded when I get there. You know, when we split into small groups and to listen to each other. But then I left around 7, I would say, and was already really crowded and really loudy. So that's why I left, because I know what is going to be after that time. Is going to everyone get pissed and I don't drink. So it's not fun for me at all, mate.
Yeah, yeah. I mean, I don't know. I mean, I think next time I attend one of those talks, it's going to have to be a little bit more, what's the word I'm looking for? Sort of set out for what it is rather than just sitting down and having a drink. I mean, I suppose it is the English way.
That's a proper way, isn't it?
Yeah, the word I was looking for, they need to be more structured.
Have you seen yesterday's interview? What do you think about it, Tony?
I haven't seen it. I listen on here because there's no point me watching it. I might as well listen to the interpretation of everybody else on here and then go and watch it. But from what I've heard, it was staged, and I've heard lots of different things, to be fair. But I know he dropped the F-bomb a few times, apparently. Or maybe I've got completely the wrong interview.
No, fair enough. Was not worth it. Well, nothing special, to be honest with you. He've dropped few of those big PP's words, yeah, definitely, but nothing special, to be honest. Richard done well as usual, so.
Yeah, just putting it out there. It ain't what you got; it's how you use it.
What happened with the guy who got wrecked yesterday? I didn't hear anything. Can someone explain to me what happened so I know how to protect myself? And I'm curious.
He got compromised in some way, but he was just on here a minute ago trying to announce to everybody that we're all compromised and this is a scam and stuff. So, yeah, but basically he compromised himself. He must have put his seed in somewhere. It's unfortunate.
He lost it. He lost some of his stuff. Then what was in his wallet?
He lost everything. He was on here talking away, and basically one of the other more experienced hexagons was trying to help him, and basically it was happening on chain as they were talking. I've heard it happen a couple of times on here, to be fair. Yeah. I mean, we do security announcements all the time. I know we have a giggle when people do them, but at the end of the day, they're very serious.
So I'm guessing he didn't have a hardware wallet and he gave away his seeds or something like that.
He did have a hardware wallet, but there's just confusion because he was new, and I don't really know. I don't think anyone knows exactly what he did, but what we do know is he was integrating with a lot of different sites and stuff. The gentleman that looked his wallet up did say that he'd been around a few places and he didn't even want to click the links that were available. So yeah, just don't go onto sites you don't know. Don't connect your wallet to things that you don't really know about. And even when it looks 100% legit, still question it, because there's some clever people out there.
Yeah. So I don't know if you or anyone can explain to me, because I'm pretty new. I've got a hardware wallet anyway, but how can you visiting a website or clicking a link, how exactly can that fuck you up, for lack of a better word?
Okay, so when you go onto a site, obviously you're going to hook your wallet up to your MetaMask, aren't you, for your front part of it? And then you're going to click connect wallet to these sites. Now, when you click that, you can be given permission for lots of different things behind the back that it's not telling you. Obviously, a crook is there to steal your money. They're not there to tell you they're going to do it.
So you could be giving them permission to empty your wallet, take as much as you want.
Yeah, well, I heard as well the gentleman say that somewhere along the line, he had given permission for unlimited withdrawal of HEX from his wallet. Now, that might have been a legit site. It might not have been. Who knows? I wouldn't personally leave that permission on my wallet anyway. Even if I authorize it once, I'm going to clear it straight away afterwards.
Okay. And you know, like how people mention fake PulseX airdrop. Say I open my wallet now and there's like a few thousand PulseX there, which wasn't real. How could that mess me up if they're already in my wallet? If they would try and get me to click something as well.
Yeah, I think it's called a dust attack. I'm not really the person to tell you. All I can tell you is just don't, just anything you do, just double and double check it again. You know, I don't know if Papa's on here. Maybe he can explain. I don't want to chat a load of rubbish and you not understand what I'm saying, and I'm not good enough or qualified enough to explain it. If anybody else wants to step in, I'll step back.
Okay, thanks for that. But I think I do know how to protect myself, but I'm always interested in how these scams work and what people did wrong. I mean, but thanks for the information.
Yeah, I mean, if you go and look on YouTube, I suppose there is some educational videos. I'm not sure. I've never looked myself. I just, yeah, double check.
Okay, cool.
I think Papa Bona mentioned that in the selling of dust, you might give someone permission. They might ask you to connect your wallet to someplace, and that starts off the whole, what they can siphon your wallet.
Okay. I'll have a surf with some videos, man, later.
Yeah, or alternatively, jump on here when Papa's on here because he'll explain it in great detail and in a great way of understanding. You just have to open your ears and sit back and listen.
Correct.
And the other thing, when he came on this morning, though, none of us have any PulseX in our wallets yet, so you must have went after and got a scam coin somewhere.
When Pulsechain releases, like when we do get the airdrop, we need to come on here to verify that it's real or before we do anything, yeah?
I would check 3 different places. Yeah, why not? You know, but I mean, the main part to look, I suppose, is Richard's Twitter, to be fair.
And if you receive something meanwhile, I think it's good to alert people, or even alert people from Richard's side or developers or whatever, that this is something is going on and you receive this thing, because people will react, and definitely not click it or download or whatever.
These scammers must be making tons of money in. The amount of people I'm hearing getting scammed, they must be.
Oh yeah, man. Oh yeah, brother. They do a lot of damage, man.
Well, that's their job. You know, that's what they do. They're professionals at it. So just as professional you are at your job, that's what they do. You know, I don't condone what they're doing, but just remember they are professionals at what they do.
There must be a shitload of them as well, isn't it? Because I'm not a scam, but if I was and I made a few million, I'd stop and be happy. I wouldn't just carry on and carry on and carry on. So there must be loads and loads of them.
Yeah, here. I've always said if I can make 5 million, I'll sit back. I don't need to do anything else.
Exactly, man. I mean, I know we all want money, but I don't understand what drives people and who've got millions to want even more millions and billions. I don't get it.
Oh, I've seen documentary about the Indian scammers scanning people in America on this RAS, and in the UK HMRC, around the Europe as well. So they pay nuts, and the most money is like criminal organization taking the money from them, and literally it's greed, man. Is those people are really poor in there, and they get paid, I don't know, $100 or $200 a month, or maybe 500 if you're good enough, and literally they keep doing it, man. The other day, well, about month and a half ago, I had about 5 or 6 phone calls every day from Amazon that I have placed an order, or etc. etc. It's like ridiculous, man.
Crazy, man.
Yeah, a lot of the people that pull off the scam as well, they're only getting like 5-10% bonuses for doing it. It's the hence top people that not take all the money. So that motivates the people that are doing it to carry on because they don't get much of it. Sad reality is this is the world we live in. On that note, I'm going to check my hard wallet, make sure I'm okay.
You're going to check your what?
I'm going to plug my hard wallet in and make sure I've still got all my crypto.
I haven't got anything yet. Pulse will be my first. Well, I've got about $250 worth of HEX, which is on my phone. I'm not going to move it.
Yeah, brother. All I'm going to
Gas
say
will
to you
cost
is
me
do
more.
yourself a favour. Don't talk figures, because when you talk figures, that's when people target you. Even though they're low, they don't care. So do yourself a favour. Don't discuss with anybody what you have in crypto holdings.
Yeah, it is low, but I understand. I respect what you say, but I wouldn't listen to him anyway. I wouldn't click nothing or. But yeah, man, I appreciate the advice, man.
Yeah, I'm only reaching out to you. It's only what anyone else in the community will say to you.
Hey, I came in on the tail end of the conversation. Did something happen recently we may want to be looking at?
It's nothing to worry. I personally, I don't think it's anything to worry about. It's just somebody compromised themselves, and it was live, and it was happening. So basically, there's not anything really majorly to worry about. Apart from obviously, don't give your seed to anybody. So has anyone got any ideas where they think the bottom might be for Hex?
Well, I've heard a lot of speculations and numbers in here, you know, from Jonas and from the other traders, and you know, they reckon that may even go to 001. Sorry, 01. So you know what I mean? No one knows really. If Bitcoin goes down to like 11, 12, 13K, you know, I think everything will go, not only Hex, everything go down.
Yeah, I mean, I've got strong hands and all that, but I'm just watching everything trindling away. But I'm thinking if I hold on to it, it's always going to come back. It's just a cycle.
It is. They were saying that's going to be for at least a year. No, by the end of this year, maybe in September, something will, you know, start pumping up. But yeah, you know, you got so many people with so many expertise and speculations. You know, as you know, stock market is unpredictable. Really, can be guessed at, but you don't know exact. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Again, it's the world we live in.
Yeah, I got a funny phone call from my business bank this morning. them motherfuckers was asking me. Sorry for my words, Crispy. They was asking me for my personal assets, nothing to be related to my business bank account, and they were saying if I don't provide this information, they're gonna shut down my business account. It's ridiculous, man.
Yeah, they want to know what assets you've got. That is a normal question now, unfortunately. But yeah, I don't know. I don't know if other people want to have an input, but for me, that's why we're part of a decentralized system, So I don't know.
But threatening you with opportunity, no opportunity, threatening you that they will shut down your business account if you don't provide your private assets, it's just madness, man.
Yeah. Well, I mean, is this not the way it's going? Because if they want to go digitally and they want to know what everyone's got and they want to turn it into this new thing, I mean, I know they're talking about it in the UK, definitely. They've got to know what everyone's starting with, because if you don't know what they're starting with, how can they know what to tax and not to tax? So they want to know more of our business than anything.
Well, literally, me calling straight away other bank, and I'm going to switch, man. I already raised that question to the other banks, and they were shocked. And the bank I did spoken to, they said it's all by conduit authority, FFC or something. They need this information. It's like, what? Really? The other bank didn't even know about it. You're like, no, we don't know, and they're bigger than them. So that's weird, man.
Yeah, I'll do yourself a favour and ring that bank up and ask if they are asking those questions. As I said, to double think everything, even if you get a phone call.
No. They ring me. I literally, finished the conversation, went to my app, and rang the bank directly from my app. I double check it, of course, man. And they did say that. I got 14 days to provide that. I was like, I'm not going to provide you any of my private asset or anything. You know what I mean? It's like, fuck off. It's like, what do you want?
Yeah, I'll do yourself a favour and move any assets you have in that bank out, and that's even if they're going to let you do that.
Strange place we start living in, mate.
Hey, listen, you can't even go into the bank and withdraw 500 English pounds without them asking you what you're taking it out for.
For prices, mate. I'm taking £500 for a brass, or in American way for a hooker. Yes, but they do asking those questions, unfortunately.
Yeah, no, it's ridiculous. I mean, I took my 69-year-old father in because I paid for his fence because it was a Sunday and he didn't have cash. So I paid the man who put the fence up. And we went into the bank and they were asking my dad, why do you want this money? And my dad can't talk because he had a stroke anyway. So he's saying, oh, you explain. And I'm saying to the woman, I don't have to explain. It's just horrible. Really is. You want money out your own bank account, you can't have it without explaining.
It's crazy. I've heard that those stories, but in the U.S., they tell me you have to take out like 10,000 before you get questions. It's 10,000 US dollars.
Hell yeah, no, I mean that's what amazes me because I watch the same channel that other guy was just mentioning before, and you get scammers that get people to withdraw like $10,000 and put them in a book and wrap them up in tin foil and send them to another house. Like, do these people not realise they're being scammed? But £10,000 cash with no questions, you ain't getting that in the UK, I'll tell you.
I agree. It's not happening here. They will ask you a question, and then you may even be told to contact your local business manager or manager to discuss that with him. Madness.
Your business is not even your own business, man. But anyway, it's like that.
Exactly.
But again, I can't emphasize it. Is that not why we're all part of a decentralized system? That's what we want. You know, that's why we're all here. Well, I know some people are here to no expectations of others' work like, but yeah. Yeah, no, I am seriously considering buying some more Hex though, because I know it's going to go back up. I mean, in my opinion, people have just took that money out because they think that it'll make more elsewhere while they're waiting, sort of principle.
And did the guy that got compromised come back? Did we figure out how he compromised himself?
Unfortunately, all he wants to come on here now is to tell us all that we're part of a scam and that we should protect ourselves. So no one can have a conversation with him about how he did it. And it may take him a couple of days to come to terms with exactly how it happened, because I genuinely believe he's done it himself. I know that's not nice, but it's something that he's done has made that happen. Not made it happen, given access, I mean. But chances are it was a dust attack or something along those lines. Well, guys, I'm going to jump off and make some lunch, so I wish you all luck.
Enjoy it, brother.
So, Redneck, you buying down here or what?
I'm seriously thinking of buying from one.
You were going to buy, Robert? How low do you think it'll go, Robert? Just, nobody knows, but I don't know. Could go down high cents. Who the hell knows?
Yeah, I was thinking 5 or 6 cents is where I'll put my limit on, but who knows?
Might as well buy a little down here, average down.
It's funny, I was listening to the Wake Up Hex show. They're totally unconcerned. They're absolutely sure they'll go up again.
Robert, where are you about in the country of the United States of America?
I'm on the East Coast of the U.S. I have a friend who became a Connecticut state trooper, but they don't live in Connecticut.
Oh, you know I live in Connecticut.
I've been through there many times. A long time ago, I had to drive through Connecticut often. So it was funny he became a trooper because they're really tough on speeding tickets.
You don't drive fast, do you?
I used to, no more, but I used to.
How you only follow the speed limit? We're going to meet up Huxaberry in 1804. Somebody up in Brewster. We were all going to meet and have a little meetup, 4 or 5 of us. I'd love to meet you.
Yeah, unfortunately, well, that's way too far away now. But I used to live close by a long time ago, but no longer.
Well, maybe some other place we'll meet up.
Hey, Jigsy, I was dealing with something. Did you ask me a question?
You were up late last. Oh, I got another call. Hang on.
Okay, Crispy, we got Pepper trying to get in. He's raising his hand. Thank you.